Hello, wonderhussie here, back in Death Valley. Or I should say, the fringes of civilization on the edge of Death Valley, where I've been living for the last 4 years. Only I haven't been here very much lately because it's been insanely hot the past few months. Because as anyone with half a brain knows, Death Valley ain't no place for the sane in the summertime. You know, I once heard a saying, Death Valley is what separates the desert mice from the desert rats. And I guess you might as well just go ahead and call me a desert mouse because I got the hell out of here as soon as I could and tried to stay away for most of the summer. But now, summer's over, temperatures are cooling down. I think it might only be about 100 degrees today. You can see we had this beautiful monsoon roll in the other day, dumping some much needed rain on this parched landscape and offering something of a break in the temperature to the point where it's not absolutely miserable to step outside the safe confines of the house and the mini split. Anyway, I figured I'd take advantage of this balmy pleasant weather and go check in on some of my friends here, okay? Now that, oh, and by friends, I do not mean bombers. Ugh, look at those things swarming all around my car, and they are the size of an actual B-52 bomber, which is why they call them bombers, and they will literally take a chunk out of your flesh if you're not careful. Okay, well, I guess the weather isn't quite good enough to be going out visiting people yet, but hell, my friend Ross, the one-legged miner, just texted me and asked me if I'd like to go for a ride. And so I figured, why not head up the road to Ross's mine and see what's going on up there. Hi, Ross. Oh, hi, Merida. Hi, Cleo. Oh, the mine dogs. How exciting. Hi, Merida.
Cleo, come out of there.
Cleo, get out of my car.
Oh.
Ross doing an excellent job training his dogs. Hi, Ross. How are you?
Good. I'm great. How are you, Sarah?
Thanks for inviting me over. I haven't been up here in quite a while. Did you have a good summer?
I had a fantastic summer. How about you?
I had a crappy summer, but I followed your adventures. You drove all around Europe and saw all kinds of cool stuff.
As one does.
Then you went to Colorado?
Yep.
Yeah, have you been vlogging at all about all this?
A little bit.
Okay, cool.
If you looked at my channel, you'd know.
Okay, well, follow Ross, one-legged miner. Check him out. See all his recent adventures.
Couple mines.
Ross, you got some visitors here with you today. Who's this? Fritz! The famous Fritz from Tecate, Baja California, right? That's where you live? What up, Fritz? How are you?
Fine. Here in the weather, nice weather we're having around here.
You're enjoying this?
Oh, yeah.
The bombers aren't bothering you?
No, they kind of don't like my blood.
Well, I like your blood, Fritz. Oh dear, what's going on?
We had it run. It did run.
You're trying to get this old ambulance running?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. This hunk of junk? Woo-wee.
This classic piece of Americana here is.
Oh, is that what you call yourself? A classic piece of Americana now?
That's it.
Okay. Boy, Ross, you have the nicest, most helpful friends in the world.
I do, and you too.
Oh, are you offering to help me? Good, because I have a cabin air filter and an engine air filter with me that I need to swap out.
We'll teach you how to do it. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds
Change
good.
a filter for a woman. She'll be cool for a day. Teach her how to do it. She'll quit bugging you forever.
Hold that thought, Ross. Is that Dan?
It is Dan.
Dan, look at you. He looks like Kenny friggin' Rogers with that beard. Why are you guys so hairy now?
Because I've been slumming it all week.
You look very handsome, Dan. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
Did you have a good summer?
Yeah, it had been.
Okay, good. But now you're back here for more abuse at Ross's
That's
mine?
right. Much more fun here.
So you say. Well, it's good to see you, Dan.
Yeah, good to see you again.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. The Army Jeep doesn't want to start? Well, that's a real problem because, spoiler alert, this is the whole reason I came over here. Ross said he would take me for a ride in his old Army Jeep to the China Ranch date farm to get a delicious date shake for my birthday. Oh, good. Fritz got it started. Good job, Fritz.
I forgot to turn the fuel pump on. That's what it's called.
Oh, the fuel pump. Ross, you're going to let me ride in this Jeep?
Oh, yeah.
What kind of Jeep is it again? What year?
What's that?
What is this? What year?
This is a 1953 M38A1.
Whee!
All right.
Wow, how fun is this? Okay, Ross, my life is in your hands.
Again.
No seatbelt, no doors,
No roll bar.
no problem.
What?
All right, we made it.
Why is this
Barely. Huh? Golly, talk about swamp ass. These seats do not breathe. Ross, you can auction that seat off now.
Hey, oh yeah, that seat just is worth more than the cost of the Jeep at this point.
Take a lick, boys. Okay, well, I'd rather lick a delicious date shake. Ross, date shake.
We're here for a date. It's Sarah's birthday, so a date shake for Sarah's birthday.
Yay, thank you, Ross. Hi, guys. Oh, Austin! Hi, David.
You hurt my ears.
Look at these nice looking guys. Ladies, if you come down to China Ranch, it's Beefcake City. We got David Washam, legendary stud of the Amargosa Valley. And we've got nipping at his heels, coming up fast behind young Austin. Look at him. Good looking guys. When can we expect the China Ranch Beefcake calendar? No?
It's out already. It's sold out.
Darn it, ladies, we're out of luck. But you still have day shakes, right?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All is not lost. Thank you, Ross. Cheers. Wow. Some places never change. You know, this date ranch has probably looked the same for the last 30 years. Gosh, I already forgot from when I came down here and did that video talking to Brian, the date king. Well, it's just good to know that some places never change. Okay, so Fritz here is a crack mechanic, and well, I'm taking my car in for its 20,000 mile service on Monday, and you know how these guys at the dealership are.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna tell me I need to change my cabin air filter, and they're gonna tell me I need to change the engine air filter because I went to Burning Man and they got real dusty. And you know how that goes, they'll charge me like probably $150 for each. Well, I happened to order a cabin air filter and an engine air filter on Amazon. Fritz, do you think you could help me put them in?
Oh yeah, no
Oh,
problem.
Fritz. Okay, wow, Fritz is showing me very clearly how to do this, and it's unbelievably straightforward. All you have to do is undo these latches and pop the new filter right in there.
So simple, a caveman could do it.
Right, but they would still have charged me up.
$80.
Yeah, at minimum,
You want to see the difference of quality of air filter?
So that was the OEM air filter, and this is the one I got on Amazon. But this one here is real dirty, huh? You just slapped it against
yeah.
the thing and all this dust came
Look
out.
at that.
Thank you, Fritz. Look at that. Okay, Fritz says to do the cabin air filter, I gotta clean out the glove box. I'll bet you anything I could figure this out myself. Look at that. There's two little clips right back here. I'll bet you I just pull this. I don't know if I can do it with one hand because I'm holding my phone. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, look how gross and dirty that is. I've been breathing that in. Yeah, gross. Congratulations, Fritz. Now you've gone to Burning Man. So now I just pop this in, huh? Look at this nice clean one.
So you see how the squirrel cage is in there?
Uh-huh.
So
Wait, what do you call it, a squirrel cage?
yeah, that's what it's called
Oh.
down there.
Oh, a squirrel cage. Okay.
So this goes
Airflow pointing down. Okay. Wow, that really was easy. Thank you, Fritz, for helping me. Fritz, I want to come visit you in Tecate.
Okay.
Is that all right with you?
Oh yeah, yeah. Kick up a little dust down there.
Okay, so Ross and me, we're gonna come down sometime this winter down to Tecate, Baja, and Fritz is gonna show us around, and we're gonna do some real off-roading.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Merida. Look at. Can we just take a minute to look at how friggin' cute Merida is? She only has 3 legs, and somebody busted all her teeth out, and she's still happy. Could all learn a lesson from this dog.
I know.
Let's see how honest these guys at the dealership are. Okay, believe it or not, it was already time to take my new 4Runner in for its 20K maintenance service. Now remember, I got the maintenance package, the warranty. They suckered me into buying the dang warranty package. So this 20K service is completely covered for free by that warranty. They're gonna change the oil, they're gonna change the oil filter, Can't remember what all else they're gonna do. I'm just curious to see if they're gonna recommend that they change out my engine oil filter on my cabin, or my engine air filter and my cabin air filter, okay? Fritz helped me do that the other day. Okay, he didn't help me do it. He did it for me, but he showed me how to do it next time, and I swear to God, I'll never, ever pay this dealership to do it again. So let's just see how honest these guys are. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go wait in the lobby where they have all kinds of delicious coffee machines. That's right, I'm not supposed to drink caffeine, but that's kind of one of the little things I do to treat myself when I do have to drive all the way out here into the, well, this is like the southeast corner of Las Vegas, Henderson. So it's like an hour and a half, hour and 45-minute drive, something like 90, 100 miles. It ain't exactly right around the corner to come do this. And so when I come here, well, I like to treat myself and get my money's worth by availing myself of their fine coffee selection. All right, got some serious work done in there, and before you say anything, I know it might be kind of gross to give yourself a pedicure at a car dealership, but A, I did do it outside, and B, well, what about a car dealership isn't gross? Anyway, to their credit, they didn't try to sell me an engine air filter or a cabin air filter, but it looks like they adjusted my tire pressure to 34 psi all around, which I had just been reading online. If I'm rolling around with load E rated, is that how you say it? Gnarly off-road BF Goodrich KO2s, I think I'm supposed to have something closer to 40, right? I'm sure somebody will tell me in the comments. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to get a flat tire out here in the middle of Henderson, although I suppose you never know. But since I'm in Vegas for the day anyway, I have a bunch of errands I need to run, but I'm also really curious because I've been seeing all these friggin' stories in the media, dun dun dun, about how tourism in Las Vegas is totally dead and there's nobody coming to town anymore and it's supposed to be this total apocalypse. Well, I don't necessarily believe what I see on the media. So I thought, since I'm here anyway, let me just take a quick blitz down Las Vegas Boulevard and see for myself if it's a ghost town. I don't know, man. On the one hand, there's not very much traffic on what is normally a totally congested boulevard. But on the other hand, it is a Monday afternoon, and there were plenty of people lined up to take pictures in front of that Welcome to Las Vegas sign. I don't know, man. It's just really hard to judge because, yeah, if I was an unscrupulous YouTuber and wanted to, I could come down here and shoot a video right now talking about, oh my God, look at what a ghost town it is up here. I mean, there's only a handful of people walking across that pedestrian bridge. You don't really see too many people walking around on the street. And so if I were to shoot some footage right now and present it as an accurate representation of Las Vegas, well, people would seriously start thinking that, oh my God, something is wrong. But it's Monday afternoon, y'all. I feel like if I really want to make a video about the Vegas Strip and the true story of what's going on the Vegas Strip, I need to come back here on the weekend. As odious as that sounds, I feel like a Friday or a Saturday night would be a much fairer representation. That being said, there is still a good amount of traffic. I mean, there's the Maverick helicopter shuttle bus, people who take helicopter rides out to the Grand Canyon. Looks like there's well, some of these are just promotional vehicles driving around advertising. Looks like some kind of AI rideshare app, some kind of escape room. I mean, if there's nobody in town, Who are they advertising to? I mean, surely they're not just driving around burning up gas for the hell of it. Hey, listen, man, I'm on a serious mission of journalistic integrity to try and present the true story of what's really going on in Vegas. I mean, look out over there, there's plenty of people walking around, even in the middle of a Monday afternoon, and look over on this side. They're already putting up the friggin' grandstands for the dang Formula One race. That's right, that fancy Grand Prix that they did, I think, for the first time last year, and everybody's panties got in a twist because they thought it was going to kill the local economy. Well, I guess the town made plenty of money because they've had them back. I want to say this is the third year. So I guess that was another case of media hype too. All of this being said, I will say that I'm making pretty good time blazing down Vegas Boulevard. This drive that I'm doing right now would normally or sometimes take over an hour, and I'm moving along at a pretty good clip. Oh, look, here's the guitar. They're building that guitar-shaped tower in front of the Mirage, where the where the Mirage used to be, where the volcano was. They blew up the volcano, tore out the volcano to build this stupid guitar-shaped hotel tower. Oh gosh, you can't really see because of the pillar on my car, but look at that. That's the bottom of the guitar, and I guess they're going to build the whole thing going all the way up to look like a giant Stratocaster, Rickenbacker. I'm not sure what kind of guitar it's supposed to be. Anyway, while I'm driving down Vegas Boulevard, I might as well pull into one of these fine establishments because I need to buy some makeup anyway. And there happens to be a MAC makeup store in this shopping mall ahead, which happens to be one of the few remaining places on the strip that you can still park for free. And it'll be interesting to see if this mall is a ghost town or if it's packed with tourists like usual. Okay, wow, I don't know. It was kind of dead in there. But again, it is a Monday at the end of September, and I feel like these shopping malls are usually mostly frequented by international visitors. Okay, people come over here from South America and Europe and Asia, and I guess clothes are so much cheaper here that they hit up all these fancy stores and load up. And I have heard that international travel is supposedly down because of certain economic policies. So hard to know what the actual truth is. And I guess the reality is there is no easy answer. It's all part of a complicated story that nobody can really explain in a 1-minute TikTok video. So I'm gonna have to come back here and do a deeper dive maybe next weekend, but in the meantime, today, well, I still have plenty of other errands to run here, including a quick pit stop at my house. That's right, I still haven't sold the house, and either the universe is trying to tell me something, or the universe might just need a little goose. A little goose in the shape of Saint Joseph. Okay, for whatever reason, the idea of moving back into this house just doesn't sit right with me anymore. I mean, initially, that was my whole plan. Remember, when I came out here and I saw how trashed it was from the tenants, I thought I was just going to move back in. But I don't know, man. I've thought about it all summer long, and you know how they say you can never go home again, or you can't go back? It would be like, I'd feel like one of those creepy dudes who graduates from high school and still goes back and hangs out and hits on the high school girls if I was to move back into this house. So I thought, all right, if you want to sell a house, you're supposed to bury a figurine of Saint Joseph upside down in the front yard facing the house. And I'm not religious, and I'm not even really superstitious, but I happen to have a figurine of Saint Joseph that I used to sell a house back in 2011. That's right, back in 2011 I had to short sell a house, and that whole real estate crisis that we had back then was a long, boring story, and I won't bore you with the details. But anyway, I needed the bank to approve my short sale, and so I went out and I bought this little St. Joseph figurine, and I did. I buried it in the front yard, upside down, facing the house, and it worked. I was able to short sell the house and buy this one instead. Anyway, I thought, since I went back and dug this guy up, I guess you're supposed to go back and dig him up if you're successful, and then put him in a place of honor at your new house. Well, I always intended to build him like a shrine at this house, but I never got around to it. I had him on my little altar all this time, and I feel like that's a place of honor. So he hasn't been disrespected, and hopefully sitting on my altar for those 14 years has recharged his juju. And so if I bury him again at this house, well, just maybe he'll help me out twice. What do you say, Joe? Will you do it? Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. Okay, they also say you can bury him in the corner of the backyard, so that's where I'm gonna put him. Sorry, Joseph. Face down in the Vegas dirt. Cover him back up with all this landscaping rock, and no one will know he's here working his magic. Right back here where my little cat Noonie used to hang out. Oh my god, I guess I am gonna have to set myself some kind of deadline. Like, if no one buys this house by, what, New Year's, then I'll move back into it. Whether that makes me a creepy guy hanging out at his old high school or not. I mean, this can't go on forever. So hopefully St. Joseph does his job. Okay, speaking of the Vegas house, I guess I might as well check in with Carlo too, to see how things have been going at Villa Anita. Hi!
Hi!
Oh, are you just blowing and hoeing again?
I am blowing and hoeing again. I mean, somebody has to do this, you know? It's like...
This place doesn't take care of itself. Hi, Jack.
Hey.
How was your summer?
Oh, great. How was yours?
Not so great, but I'm glad to be back here. You're looking fantastic. And I see that you have this new cactus garden. It says do not water. What's that all about?
Well, Carlo is a little liberal with the garden hose, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I sure do. Oh, they're beautiful. This is your little cactus garden. I love
really
it.
started because I wanted to get into dragon fruit, so...
Is dragon fruit a cactus?
Yeah, it's a tropical cactus.
Oh, that's a dragon fruit.
Yeah. So you actually create, they like to have some sort of trellis system so that you can easily get them to climb upwards.
Oh.
But then they only fruit on branches that are kind of dangling downwards.
Oh, so you had to kind of like
create these boxes so that they kind of dangle off of them.
Oh, look at the dangle.
It's only just starting to dangle. This is my first time doing it, so I'm really excited that they're starting to dangle.
I heard it was all about the angle of the dangle.
It is.
Golf ball cactus.
Yeah.
What?
It's
Wait,
actually-
so there's no spikes in it?
No.
What? Oh my god! But it's rooted in there.
Yeah, it's.
Oh my god! So
rooted.
a bunch of those poof balls will grow.
Yeah, I mean it's a very slow grower. So
Oh my god! It's a grower, not a shower. Oh my god! What's this?
they're a genus called Techrocactus.
Oh my god! That is beautiful. I love how you put these white stones in there with it. That looks
Does
cool.
that look nice?
Yeah, it does. I'm with you, dude. I love these cactus.
They'll kind of start like that, you know.
Oh my god! How cute.
Little,
Is this like a nursery? Like if somebody was to stay here and wanted to buy one of your cactus, would you sell
these
it?
are all my babies.
Oh, okay. What's that, Carlo? You guys are open for business?
We're open.
Okay, guys, I always come over here just for funsies, but I should remind everyone that this is an operating bed and breakfast, right?
Yes.
Will you guys let us see one of your accommodations, like one of the rooms?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, guys. Oh my gosh, they're getting so big. Oh my god, it is so beautiful. Look at the desert right now, you guys. Look, if you stay here, this is your backyard. Isn't that amazing?
So you can just walk right out there, take a hike, come back, take a shower, come for dinner.
Oh my god, I love this seating area with the
Oh, and Jack
birds.
just did this painting.
Jack did these birds?
Oh yeah.
Get out! Jack did this?
That's Jack.
Okay, remember, Villa Anita isn't just a bed and breakfast. It's also an experiential art museum. And there's funky, interesting stuff everywhere. I stayed here myself back in 2018 and was blown away by how quirky and fun it was back then. Well, it's gotten even more elaborate since then. I'm not just saying this because they're my friends. Villa Anita really is the most interesting and unique lodging I've seen anywhere in the Mojave Desert. And that includes all the hotels in Las Vegas. Oh, look how cute this room is. So this is like one of your accommodation options here at Villa Anita. Oh, look how cute. There's a little single bed here, and then there's a master suite back here. Oh my god, a whole family could stay in here. Oh, how cute. Look, they got books in case you just want to sit in here and do a little reading. Oh my god, look at this seating area. Over here, it's like a whole indoor, outdoor living space. Oh my god, there's just interesting stuff everywhere. Oh, look how cozy this one is. Oh my goodness, look at this. Another really cozy looking bed and just interesting decorations everywhere. Obviously, all the modern conveniences. Everything's plumbed, air conditioned, heated. Oh my gosh, look at this. How fun! Look at this. Wow, how many people does this sleep? You really get a whole family.
This is
Look at that.
6.
There's like for the little boy, there's for the little girl, here's mom and dad.
And then you could actually, if you have a wedding party, then the bride and groom could be in here.
Oh, there's another?
Yeah, so
oh my
then
god,
you
there's
could
a
actually
connecting
come in-
suite.
A connecting suite for like
Oh my
the
god, it
older
just keeps
children, or maybe the grandpa or the
it
grandmother.
just keeps going and going. Oh
Somebody
my
that
god.
snores, you know.
So cozy. Oh my gosh, look at this bathroom. I love this.
Roy's doors for the hotel
Wait, what?
with Tina Turner. This was from Roy's.
That was from Roy's and Amboy?
Yep.
What?
I think it was like they were.
Oh my god, look, it's old doors from Roy's Motel with Tina Turner and Bruce Springsteen far out.
This is another
Oh,
starlet being
wow,
photographed by
yeah.
somebody, but
Like everywhere you look, there's fun little details.
and everything's for sale.
Everything's for sale?
Everything's for sale.
Okay, and so if people are interested and want to book a stay here,
we've had
you
people
have-
go like, I need that lamp, and we'll take it off.
Okay, so you can come stay here, you can do some antique shopping, you can take a jewelry class.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to stop by and take a tour, you just email them at what? Villa Anita?
db@gmail.com.
Villa Anita DV at Gmail. I'll put the information in the description. Come check this place out. Now that the weather is cooler, it's perfect out here.
And you're walking right out onto the sort of like the
They're
playa.
right on the edge of the desert. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh, yeah. And right overlooking Mount Tacopa and the vortex lines. We've got
Vortex
so much,
lines?
There's vortex lines behind there. I've been told.
Oh, like Sedona.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why we love the energy here. Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, before it gets dark, there's one more thing I'd like to check out here, and that is...
Ooh, the kitty cat.
Yeah,
lounge.
let's go see the cats.
Look at the teeny one right there on the ground.
Oh my god, you
Over
got
to the
new
right.
kittens?
That's a new one.
Oh my god, look at this little tiny baby. Hi, little baby. Oh my goodness, how freaking cute. What? That was the only baby in the litter. She had a litter of just one baby.
One baby.
But he's getting all the milk he wants.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, Sage, you
little
are
baby.
such a precious little jewel. And then this is Sass, the kitten formerly known as Ginger Rogers. I mean, holy cannoli. They said that this cat wasn't gonna live. Look at how
More than a week.
look how
He's a
big.
year and a half old now.
Yeah, he's a year and a half now, and he gets around just fine. Hi, Sass.
This is Jasmine.
Jasmine. Oh my
And
goodness.
she's gonna go in next week. Or the
Oh, so
week
she's
after.
getting fixed
Yeah.
next week?
Yeah.
Oh my god. How much does this cost every time you guys get a cat fixed?
Well, it ranges between like they always say $250, but it ends up being close to $400.
Oh my god, $400 for every cat. You got so many cats.
Yeah.
Golly, guys, come stay at Villa Anita. Come take a tour. They need money, right?
We need money for these babies.
For the babies.
Yeah, well,
The
listen.
babies, the dogs.
Yeah,
puppies.
we appreciate what you guys are
Dogs.
doing for these animals. Weston, you're the cat whisperer. We love what you do here. And what you did with Sass is absolutely amazing. I mean, a lot of Sass's recovery can be attributed to this right here, Weston. Weston, you're amazing. Thank you.
And tell them about your new adopted, godchild.
Oh my goodness.
What do you have, a godchild?
There is a roadrunner that has befriended me.
Oh, you have a
And
roadrunner.
follows me around, and I feed it horseflies.
Oh, you catch bombers? Oh, Carlo was telling me, like, those big, nasty horseflies, but you're able to swat them, and you killed, like, 1,000 this summer?
1,011.
You counted.
That's my number. Yeah.
Okay, so you catch the bombers, and then you feed them to the roadrunner?
Yes. Yep. And he just snaps them.
And so now he's your buddy.
Yep.
Oh my
Just follows
god.
me
Well,
around.
I gotta come back when you're feeding the roadrunner sometime. I'd love to see that. That's right. As much as I hate to say it, My everlasting summer, I can see it fading fast. So I grab a piece of something that I think is gonna last. Well, I wouldn't know a diamond if I held it in my hand. The things I think are precious, I can't understand. Are you reeling in the years, stowing away the time? Okay, I'll stop profaning the sacred silence of the magnificently indifferent desert and get back to doing what I do best, which is living in denial. That's right, a few videos ago I talked about how summer is a state of mind. Okay, summer only has to be over if you let it. And so no matter how early it gets dark, and it does get dark real dang early out here at a certain time of year, no matter how cold it gets, and no matter how many snowbirds roll in from parts up north, I can still pretend that it's the middle of July. I can still pretend that it's 150 degrees. I can still pretend that I'm covered in bombers taking chunks of flesh out of my arm. But why would I do that? I think the real challenge is seeing the beauty in every season, even the impending winter. And who knows what magnificent surprises winter might bring. I actually have good news since I started making this video. My realtor already got a phone call about my house. How about that? That St. Joseph statue actually worked, although it wasn't a very good offer. Hey, at least it was an offer, and maybe that little feller still has some juju left in him after all. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. You can see I'm all gussied up in my goddess, priestess, cultist gown. I'm going over to a kind of like a little dinner party with some of the ladies in town, and I'm already late, and I don't want to be any ruder than I'm already being, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off now, but stay tuned next week to see what happens next on As the Hussy Turns. Or at least that's how my life has been feeling lately. Kinda like a soap opera.